Hello fellow brawlers, I'm KairosTime and it is time to brawl. Today we've got a special group of guests here on the video. First of all, let's give it up for Lex. Great to have you here on today's video, Lex.
Hey man, how's it going? I'm excited to be here, excited for these matches.
This is going to be fantastic. So for those of you guys that don't know, Lex and I are kind of working together to do some 1v1 tournaments with some of the bigger known Brawl bands that are out there right now. On today's video, we've got Panda Scheme. If you guys might be familiar with, NickAtNyte or Molt YouTube, this is their band. We've got some really great competitive players. They're a top 50 band global, which is just fantastic. So we've got some good competitors here. Over on Lex's channel today, we also have some of the best, probably the best players in the world on a Unity top 4 1v1 tournament. So that's going to be amazing as well. So make sure you look forward to future tournaments that we're going to be doing, and maybe even someday a top tournament for all of the winners of each of these brackets. So Lex, why don't you go ahead and give us a breakdown of the rules so that our viewers kind of understand what's going on here.
Sure, so it's just going to be a normal smash and grab game, 1 versus 1. Me and Kairos going to be there trying to give you the bird's eye view of what's going on. The two guys that are not going to play, they're going to be standing in the back, keeping out of the way, and it's just going to be a normal smash and grab game. Now, a couple special rules that applies that we are banning Crow permanently. He's just a little too strong 1v1, and then each player before each match will get to call out one ban as well. And so if player 1 calls out Nita, player 2 calls out Colt, nobody can play Nita or Colt for that match. They will reset for the next match, and all bans are back on the table.
Let's go ahead and take a look over at the brackets and the players. Here, coming in number 1 at 6,800 trophies, he's the top bear over at Panda Scheme. The ladies love him, the men look up to him, the children fear him. Elder at Panda Scheme, we've got Omar. Our next contestant knows how to brawl. He's got Poco with no power-ups, well over 400 trophies, and he's got a really great voice, ladies. Another Elder at Panda Scheme, let's give it up for Craig. With a strong pride in the color green and some really great teeth, our next contestant knows how to fight. He improves his skill by leveling up all his brawlers equally. Let's hype it up for Hype.
Oh yeah.
And finally, this guy takes pride in his name and wants to know all the Kennys out there to know that he is number 1 in the world. Coming in at 500 trophies, we've got Kenny1. Okay guys, here we go. Round number 1. We've got Omar versus Craig. They have decided to ban Nita and Primo. We've got other players, brawlers in the back, just kind of taking a look here. I'm going to be avoiding as well as Lex. We got crows so that they know not to shoot us, and also so we can kind of get a good bird's eye view, as Lex said.
He almost got you there in the beginning, though. We got Poco and Colt. That's going to be... We'll see if Poco can survive. He didn't right there, but if he can survive, it's going to be pretty darn close. But, of course, Colt does have a tremendous amount of firepower to get him down.
He really does. That was actually really close. Both of them were really close there. But Poco's got to get pretty close to take him out.
Wow.
Now, Craig playing Poco, it seems to me that that's his main brawler. I said earlier, 0 power-ups, and he's over 400 with him. But Omar really is commanding that middle center ground.
Yes. Now, I have seen in some of the old other qualifiers where Poco was used, and he was actually incredibly dominant, surprisingly. So we'll see if he can assert some dominance right here, take him back over the mid, see if he can hold on to it and keep Poco or keep Colt away.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be a little tough right here for him to keep that there. But Omar's doing a really good job at pressuring him, but Poco is keeping him away from that gem right there.
He is. He only needs 2 more to go ahead and start the countdown, but he's keeping him back right now. A super that connects on some, but not all of it. Oh, and he takes him down right there. That's going to give him 10.
There he goes. Now he's just got to run away. It's going to be pretty hard for Craig to catch up here, but we'll see what he's able to do. It's basically a guessing game as to where he's at in the bushes.
Yep. He's hunting around, but with only 3 seconds left, he's not going to be able to seal the deal in time. Just doesn't have the firepower to. So first game will go to Omar.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so hopping into this next one, Craig, he had enough of Colt on that last one, so he is banning Colt, and Omar banned Terra. So we'll see how this turns out. Omar over here is playing Bull, and looks like Craig is too, so the battle of the Bulls.
There we go. This will be interesting. I think that the biggest thing that's going to really matter is you can see Craig there, or Omar's kind of pushing Craig back there. It's going to be who can feed their supers first, I think, is going to be a big difference in who actually
I
wins.
think that we're going to see some interesting stuff here with Bull's star power at, when he drops below 50% health, his reload speed doubles. We'll see if that comes into play in this match, which I think that it probably will. They're both in that range right now.
Yeah, The rage is real. That is for sure.
Oh man, it's close. They're going back and forth. Both of them are sitting around 1,000 health right now.
It is really close, but Omar definitely is commanding that center circle, which is really a key thing. You know, you can be behind and do really well as long as you can grab that center and keep the other player from getting in there.
Absolutely. Oh, it's getting close. Oh, Craig has to bail on that. He was getting really close to be able to take him down in one more shot, so he used the super to get out of dodge, get some health back.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Omar does have his super charge up, though, so if he's able to use that to his advantage, he just has to grab one gem and then run away, and then that's going to be really difficult for Craig to really get there. He is able to grab it, even though Craig was basically standing right on there. And
he
this
was
is gonna
right
be really
there.
tough.
It looked like he's going to probably use the super to blast out of the way. I figured that was coming right there.
Yeah,
Craig is
that's
chasing
for
him down,
sure.
but they're the same speed, so he's really not going to be able to chase. He's not going to be able to catch him, and that's going to seal the deal. Omar picking up the victory, 2-0.
Okay, so round 2, or second matchup for the semifinals, we've got Hype and Kenny decided to ban Colt and Bull. So looks like Tara and Nita, which Nita surprisingly actually did really well in the tournament that we did last week.
Tara was very, not seen very often in our tournament last week, but that's because she was banned so much. So we'll see if she can show that she's really dominant here and worthy of a ban moving forward. But right now, Kenny has sole control of that center. Nita just really can't get close right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, that extra distance or that range that Kenny has as Tara is definitely going to help. But if Nita can build up her super and get that bear out there, that really does apply a lot of pressure. Kind of makes it an unfair fight, 2v1, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Nita always, she may not have control in the very beginning, but once she really builds up that super and that bear comes out, it becomes a whole new game. So we'll see how Kenny deals with that.
Absolutely.
Using the super right there.
Yeah, and that star power that Kenny has does also make it an unfair fight, but the shadow just doesn't hold a candle to the bear.
Yeah, not near as much health, so it dies usually pretty quickly.
There we go. Nita's got her bear ready to go.
8 gems. She's going to have to use it soon. Yeah, right here. There it is.
It is going to push her back just a little bit, but Kenny is able to take it out very quickly. Let's see.
Oh, boy. Hype had to move in to pick up that gem that is sent out there. It would have started the countdown. He's going to have to do it again. He's got to get a little bit braver. It's going to be... Okay, there he goes. He's got it. So he's bringing it back a little bit here. It's 9-4. Oh, but right there, the gem spawns right on Kenny's feet right there.
Oh, man. And with Kenny being taken out, that's really going to make things difficult. For him to be able to not only find Tara, but also to take him out in time.
Yeah, he's searching, but he doesn't even know where he is, so not in time. Yep.
There we go. So, looks like Kenny takes this number 1 spot right here. If Kenny does get the victory next round, then Kenny's ready to move on for the finals against Omar.
So jumping into this one, Tara and Barley have been banned, and so we got Colt versus Ricochet, the two probably the most high-powered brawlers in the game right now. So we'll see who can win the battle of the firepower.
This is definitely going to be difficult. I think that Kenny's going to have the advantage against Hype. Just the fact that he can bounce those shots off walls, kind of use that to his advantage. Now, but Hype definitely is applying that pressure, making it difficult for Kenny to actually really do anything.
He got there pretty quick and took dominance of the center right there. He had a super selected. I thought he was going to try to blow out that wall to keep that spot that Kenny's hiding away from him. We'll see if he chooses to do that moving forward. But he's trying to dodge shots right now is all he's trying to do. Oh
man, it is
health.
super close. Oh, and he shoots his super in the wrong direction. Does not end up taking out Hype. Super close, though. It's basically a battle between speed and distance, really.
Yeah, Hype definitely has a speed advantage. But Kenny should be able to keep him far away if he plays his cards right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Using those walls right now to his advantage, Hype really can't work his way in there at all.
It's pretty difficult for him to get in there, that is for sure. He's doing a good job, though. I mean, he's applying that pressure right there. Kenny is below half health, but here he throws down the super. I wasn't able to see if he got shot, but hopefully you got that on camera.
Yeah, he did. He only clipped him with like 1 or 2 bullets is all, so not enough to take him out. But Hype moved in to take back control of the center. Looks like he is. He's got him down to 1,000 health, so he's definitely pushed him off the center there. But actually, he backs off himself off the center. I'm not sure why when he had control right there for a minute.
Yeah, not 100% sure why he did that. Definitely an interesting move here, though. But this is a really close match, a lot closer than the last match happened here. And if once again back and forth, it is super close right here. He's almost got Kenny out, or uses his super. Unfortunately, misses.
No!
Oh man! And Kenny takes him out.
So now Colt has to try to use that speed to get down here and take him out, but it's going to be tough with Kenny using these walls to his advantage. And he doesn't even know where he is right now, so he's going to be searching. He revealed himself with 4 seconds left.
He is able to chase him down one really solid shot and he could get him out, but it looks like he's not quite able to. So
Yep.
Kenny is going to be moving on to the finals against Omar for the championship, which, by the way, the finals are best 3 of 5, whereas these were best 2 of 3. Okay, so for the finals, round 1, Omar versus Kenny. They have decided to ban no Terra and no Colt. So Omar is playing Bull. Who is Kenny playing? Looks like Nita.
This is going to be a tough matchup for Nita, I believe, because Bull has the definitely big health advantage, and then he should be able to take out Nita's bear pretty quickly.
That is a very good point. Absolutely. I think that Kenny or Nita is going to have a much easier time actually building up her super in this match, but
yeah,
utilizing
she has
it
the
as
range
much is going to be
advantage for
difficult.
sure.
Yeah, there goes that bear really quickly, and Kenny almost takes out Omar, but that speed advantage allows him to get away, and the fact that he just has so much health.
Right, but Kenny is controlling the center very well right now. Omar's coming in for a push. Can he do anything with it there?
Here comes the push. Kenny does use the bear as a shield, and Omar gets away with just 500 health. That's actually pretty close right there.
Yeah, it was pretty close. He decided he had had enough and turned around and bailed out of there. Give Kenny the time to go ahead and retake the center, though. So now it's knotted up at 5 gems apiece.
Yeah, if one of them gets taken out, then that could be the match. But it's definitely going to be a battle of control over the center right here.
Yeah. Kenny almost doing a pretty good job dodging some shots, but Nita definitely has that range on him. And here comes the bear again. Dies almost instantly.
One benefit, though, to having that bear is the fact that Bull has such a slow reload speed that he basically has to waste 2 and sometimes 3 shots to take it out, and that leaves him with nothing to defend against.
He did, however, just push Nita back out of the center there and took control, but with his health dwindling, he is backing up a little bit there.
Yeah, this is a really close
dancing
match.
around
This
the
is actually
barrier.
really great. Yeah.
8 all. The dance for the center is continuing. Here comes the bear again. He actually had moved back, so he had to retreat back a little bit. 9 all right now. This if Kenny gets this gem, he cannot leave the center because Omar could just go ahead and pick up 10 himself. And same goes for Omar right now. He cannot leave. He can't bail.
This definitely is going to be. So Omar is actually going on the offense, trying to take him out. He does take him out. Runs away with the gems before the bear can actually do anything. What a great move on Omar's part.
That was a great match right there. It was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Nita really used that range to her advantage, and it was a very closely contested game.
Absolutely.
All right, so hopping into the second match here in the finals, we've got no Terra and no Rico. It's going to be interesting to see because Kenny here is bringing in Barley and Omar has Colt, so it's going to be hard for Kenny to really establish control of the center. But he may be able to keep Colt off of the gems with his poison just like that.
Yeah, this is a really great map for Barley. It really is. He's got plenty of barricades. Here you can even see him pushing Colt way back there. I mean, he's got complete control of the center right here. And Omar is going to have a really hard time really getting in there, even with his speed.
Yeah. He pushing him back out here now, but again, Kenny is safe just to stand behind the walls and lob those jugs of alcohol over the top there and just whittle away at him, building up that super, which he has right now, and he just used.
Oh man,
didn't connect very much of it though.
That speed definitely gave Omar an advantage. He was able to run away. If Kenny's able to hit just 1 or 2 shots right here, though, Omar is going to be taken out. There we go. Oh, missed it.
It's one more. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Tides have turned just like that.
I did not see that happening. That was really great. Omar was able to pull that skill shot off right there. It's going to be pretty hard for Kenny to catch up to this. That's for sure.
Yeah, it usually is whoever gets that in the first, with that super connecting with a few shots as well. But he throws his own super. Oh, he came. It was close. That was close.
He put up a good fight there at that end there, but
he did.
That does put Omar at a 2-0 advantage. If Omar wins this next match, then that is it for the finals.
Kenny's got to put his hopes on the reverse sweep here.
Okay, so here we go. Round 3 of the finals. They decided to ban no Colt and no Terra. Omar's 2 and Kenny is 0. So if Omar takes this victory, then he does take the victory.
Here we got the classic matchup of the long range power versus the short range power. So it's going to be interesting to see if Kenny's going to be able to work his way in there and, you know, get Shelly down far enough that he can actually take over that center. Because if Shelly has control of it, he's not going to be able to get close to her. But there he does. Yeah, he does just that.
This is an okay map for Rico, but it's also a pretty good map for Shelly. There are a lot of if Kenny's not able to pay complete attention to where Omar's at, then that's going to be rough. But really, if Omar can build up his super, then Kenny's in for a world of hurt.
Yeah, and Kenny just completely whiffed on his super right there. Saw him selected. He was waiting for that moment to use it, and Omar had some nice jukes there to miss the super, and still has complete control of the center. Kenny did connect with some shots right there, though.
He did, and he's getting close to hitting Omar right there. But he's also almost taken out. Ooh. And there Omar goes in for the kill.
That's going to give him 10 right there.
That's going to give him the 10. A total stomp. Yeah. He's going to be looking for him. Omar's hiding in the bushes, just waiting to see where he's coming from. Kenny's coming, and here comes Omar right in the face with the super.
Wow. That's what Shelly does the best. She hides in the bushes and completely beats you down when you least expect it. And Omar, he had the beat down right there. A clean sweep, 3-0.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's go ahead and take a look at this bracket as we just show things up here so you guys can take a look here. So at the very beginning, we had Omar versus Craig. Omar went 2-0, just sweep the floor with Craig. Kenny also did the same against Hype, 2-0 against Hype. And then in the very end, it was Omar with such dominance, completely wiped out Kenny in this tournament. It'll be interesting in the future if we do bring these finalists into one massive tournament to see who is top dog, what kind of a competition Omar has to face against, and see if he's going to be able to keep up such a sweeping victory.
Yeah, absolutely. He did a brilliant job today. Of course, not losing a single match. He was very controlling and did a wonderful job.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. It definitely was a blast. You're definitely going to want to check out Lex's video because that is going to include the top players from Unity. We're talking Felly, Joey Sip. Who else is in there?
Joey, Felly, Keith, and PJ.
Yeah, it's going to be an absolutely insane match.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up for today. But if you guys are looking to join part in this awesome 1v1 tournament, be sure to let me and Kairos know. Probably Twitter's the best way. So if you're in a top band looking for some great competition, be sure to hit us up. And maybe we might come in and do this tournament with you guys as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you guys so much for watching. And Lex, thank you so much for joining on the channel, man.
Absolutely. Glad to be here.
For now, guys, this is KairosTime and Lex ticking by, and we will see you in the arena.